because you don't remember anything me saying on this show. But I've said that
Don't get mad at
before.
me.
But I've
Don't get
said
mad
that
at your
before.
coach. Don't take it
And
out
then
on
I'm
me.
not Bryce. I don't really care. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm disappointed in how they looked, but I'm not mad. There's a difference between being disappointed and being mad. I'm not mad about the game.
Alrighty. Welcome back to another episode. Don't know what number it is because it doesn't really matter. This is more of a
42.
okay. Thank you, Garrison. A special episode where we are recording on Saturday following a Friday game where one of our teams played.
Mm.
And now we get the opportunity to just hash it out, talk, just give you a virtual hug. Come here, man. Come
I
here.
don't need a virtual hug, trust me.
Okay. You seem a little more positive than I would have expected. And
It's not about being positive, just it's reality. Like,
now the floor is yours.
no, I mean, I think I sent you a link from the College Football Nerds. Did I not?
I don't know if you
Did you
did.
not? Did you not see? I DM'd it to you on Twitter.
Okay, I'll look.
Um, I, this is the line of thinking that I completely agree with. I don't take anything away from that game outside the defense is really good. Um, and I mean that for both teams. I can't take anything away in a game where, I mean, if Devin had played the full game, sure. But you go into that game, as we were talking about, without Cal McCord, without Marvin Harrison Jr., you get knocked down to your third string quarterback because a true freshman. And I mean, from the beginning of the game, Bryce, I mean, from the first two, three drives, it looked like any normal Ohio State game this year where the team is starting out slow, right? That's been the case all year. And then Devin Brown gets injured and guy can't even walk. I mean, he can walk, of course, but I mean, he can't run. He can't do anything. And so then you bring in Lincoln, and then you try and trot him out there. Still, don't know why. It doesn't look good. Then you trot Lincoln Keenholz out there, and I'm not even mad at the kid. I don't think he expected to play this game. And I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, at that point, you're the second string quarterback. But I mean, I don't expect most true freshmen, Bryce, to come in and play well. I mean, the last time a true freshman even came in and played at Ohio State, do you know who that was?
I don't.
Braxton Miller. So, and then before that, Terrell Pryor. And I mean, even Terrell Pryor's first game wasn't that good. That was against USC. It's a little bit different. First, I think second or third game of the year. But yeah, just like what the college football nerds said. I'll pull it up while you talk. But I don't take anything from this game. I'm very impressed by our defense, though. I can't say anything about I can't say anything bad about them. And it's the same thing as I said in the Notre Dame game, where like even I think even you brought this up. People bring up like, oh well, in the second half, your team kind of wind down. I'm like, well, yeah, that's what happens to defense when you keep putting your defense on the field, Bryce. That's gonna happen. They got 14 points, Bryce. They
They
got
did. All in
14
the
points.
14. All 14. All in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and if there's ever a time where they're gonna break, I'm going to imagine it's in the fourth quarter when you keep getting on the field because your offense can't move the ball. I'm not. I'm not really upset about in the moment. Yeah, you're upset, but I mean, even after probably 10 minutes after the game, reality set in, and I'm like, I can care. I can care less about what anyone wants to say about like narrative wise. I know football, and football reasons, and football reasons would say, like the college football nerd said, there's nothing to take from that game because of everything that transpired before and during the game, and we all know that's not the Ohio State offense that was there all season.
Okay. All right. You're you're not upset at Ryan Day at all.
No, I'm upset to an extent, Bryce, but I'll give you an example, man. Let's say let's say JJ McCarthy got injured, okay?
Oh, this is a point I was going to bring up, but go ahead.
Let's say JJ McCarthy got injured. And I'm not even saying you're a third string quarterback. If Alex Orji had to get on the field against Alabama, are you winning the game?
I don't know if we're necessarily probably not going to win the game, but we ain't
Right?
going
No,
up that bad.
Bryce. I think you would. I think you would.
No, that was one of my points I was going to bring up.
Well, Bryce, I think you would. And this is why, Bryce. Like I said, let's just talk football.
I'm,
If your starting quarterback isn't there, and I'm talking about for Ohio State right now, then your second string gets hurt, who's going to be the starter at that game. You bring up that he gets hurt, then you bring a third string quarterback who's a freshman, talented kid he's a freshman. Now that allows the other team to load the box because you know you're not going to want to pass like that with a true freshman. And I don't care who you're talking about. You're not Bryce. Bryce, you have watched football your whole life. When you throw in a true freshman quarterback, you are not trying to throw the ball like that. That's fact. That
you
is
make it
fact.
seem like the first string quarterback was there all bowl season and got hurt, and then the second string
No,
got hurt
bro.
last night.
What?
You had the
What?
full bowl season to prepare for Devin
Bryce,
Brown
Bryce,
and Lincoln
Bryce, Bryce,
Kingholz.
Bryce. He got hurt in the game.
And
What?
then
What?
you
What?
have all bowl season to prepare your number two. And the fact
Bryce,
that he came
Bryce,
out
Bryce, Bryce.
and that offense looked like that,
I'm trying to be very nice right now, bro. I'm trying to be very nice right now, Bryce. But still a true freshman. It's still a
I
true
guess
freshman.
I don't
No,
care.
Bryce. It's still yeah, Bryce. Then you don't know football, Bryce. Like I
I
don't. I no. I don't know what to tell you. Then if you run a true freshman out there, Bryce. I remember being at St. Francis. We did that once, Bryce, and it didn't work out good. It did not work out. I don't care how much time you. I don't care how much time you have for a true freshman quarterback, Bryce. It's not going to look good.
I'm
Especially when you have a defense that's been together all year like Missouri's, and it's a very fast defense. As I said to you on the show, I told you that. I said they're very fast on the edges. And what they do as soon as Lincoln Keenholz got in the game, Bryce, they blitz and sit 6 to 7 every single time. They load the boxes
and
on
you
first.
guys did nothing to help him. Nothing. Your offensive
No,
line was
I thought
completely
I
disarray.
thought, bro, I'm not disagreeing with you, Bryce. I'm not disagreeing with you. But what I'm saying is that for us to lose that game, am I surprised by the situation? No. As soon as Missouri scored that touchdown, I said the game is over.
Oh yeah.
I knew that from the get go when Lincoln Keynotes came into the game. I'm not gonna sit here, Bryce, and expect Lincoln Keynotes to go in there and light it up. And like I know you're trying to upset me right now. And it's not gonna
I'm
work
not.
because
I'm not.
no, you are because Bryce. You're saying you had a full month to get the true freshman ready. Bryce, that sounds stupid. That's a true freshman. And if Alex Orji went out there, Bryce, against Alabama, and you know Alex Orji can't throw the ball, they're going to load the box, and Alabama's going to curb stomp you. You
But
know that's fact.
you're saying
No, no,
you're saying nope.
Can you please address that? Can you please address
I
that?
just addressed it.
Alex Orji
You're,
can't throw the ball. You know he can't.
no,
So if
no.
Alabama,
And I'm going to answer that. You're saying that the drop off between Devin Brown and Lincoln Keenholz is that huge. I'm saying
I think the
it's
drop
not.
off,
Nope.
Bryce.
Yep. I'm
Oh,
saying
good
it's
God,
not
dude.
that huge.
Why not, Bryce? Why? Please tell
And
me why
even
the.
in Ryan
No,
Day's,
please tell me the
I'm
drop off.
telling
No,
you
please
right
tell me why
now.
the
I'm
drop off
telling
between the
you
guy
right
that's been the
now. If
office
you
for
let me talk.
no, wait, no, because you sound crazy. The
No,
guy that's been the guy Bryce, no. A guy that's been in the office for 2 years. A guy that's been in the office for 2 years, and a guy that's ran scout team damn near all year. That's the same to you?
In the press,
No, answer that. That's the same to you?
in the press conference after the game. I don't know if you watched it, but Ryan Day came in and said that Lincoln Keenholz, instead of who's the fourth quarterback, instead of bringing the fourth quarterback,
Trevor Gebbia.
Yep, he brought in Lincoln Keenholz because he plays the closest to Devin Brown's game. And I'm saying the drop off.
What the fuck, Bryce? What does that have to do with anything? What does that? No. What?
If you would let me finish talking for 1 second, I know you're upset.
No, I'm upset at you right now because you sound crazy. I'm upset with you. I'm upset with you. I'm upset with you because you're not being realistic right now. Go ahead.
If you're trying to compare the drop off between Devin Brown to Lincoln Keenholz and then the drop off between JJ McCarthy and Alex Orji, that says all you need to know. And there's nothing I can say to you for that. But if you want to talk about the drop off between Jack Tuttle
Bryce.
and Alex Orji, that's a different conversation. Because Harrison, here's the thing: if you have
Jack Tuttle a true freshman, is Jack Tuttle a true? No, is Jack Tuttle a true freshman, Bryce?
Fine, pick someone else.
No, because you're because you're comparing the players instead of the situation. Listen to the situation, Bryce.
It's December.
No, Bryce. Listen to the situation. Bryce, listen to the situation.
Did
Are
I say
you
listen to the
do
situation?
no? Do you understand the difference between it? You're talking about guys and their styles of play. Do you understand the difference between a guy being in the office for 2 years and a guy being a scout team all year? Do you understand the difference? Yes or no?
He was
No.
taking
A
second team
simple
reps
for
all
one.
full practice.
Bryce, that's 3 weeks. Answer the
That's three
question.
weeks to
Answer the
prepare for
question, Bryce.
one, to
Bryce,
prepare for
good
one,
God, dude. Can you answer the fucking
one
question?
opponent. I just,
Can
I
you answer
did.
the question?
I
No.
just
Do
did.
you understand the difference between a
Do
guy?
you? I don't know if you do.
No, right? No, Bryce. You haven't answered my question.
I
Do you
have.
answer? No, no, no. Do you? Yes or no? Do you understand the difference between a guy being in the office for 2 years and a guy who's been running scout team all year as a true freshman? Yes or no? Do you understand the difference?
Yes.
Then why are you surprised? This is not the same situation as an Alex Orgy who's been he's a sophomore, right?
Yeah, Alex Orji isn't even our second string
I
quarterback.
know, Bryce. I'm asking you, is he a sophomore? I'm
He's a
asking you a simple
sophomore,
question. He's a
redshirt freshman.
same thing, Bryce. Good God, dude. It's
It's
the
not.
same
It's
thing.
not the same thing.
A redshirt freshman has been in college for how long, Bryce?
In 2 years.
A sophomore has been in college for how long, Bryce?
2 years. Well, he
Thank
could be
you.
a
So,
redshirt sophomore, so it could be 3 years. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Got to be intellectually honest here, Garrison. To try to compare JJ going down to to that situation
all right,
last
Bryce.
night
All
and
right,
Alex
so
Orji,
I'm gonna keep this simple for you, Bryce. If Alex or all right, who's your second street quarterback, Bryce?
you don't even know.
No. I think Alex Orji will come in the game for you. But tell me,
Jack
who's your
Tuttle is the second string
Jack
quarterback.
Tuttle? If Jack Tuttle played against Alabama, how many points do you score?
What does Jack Tuttle get to go through all bowl season as a starter?
Jack Tuttle is not the starter right now, Bryce. If Jack Tuttle comes in as a second string quarterback because Devin Brown was a starter during bowl practice. Bryce. Devin Brown got hurt in the second series of the game. So I'm not worried about Devin Brown right now. That's not what I care about. I'm asking you if Jack Tuttle came into the game in the second quarter, how many points from Michigan you guys scored in Michigan? I mean Alabama.
We'd probably at least get a touchdown.
So what was called 7 points.
Yeah. We would. I promise you, we would look better than your offense did last night.
Sure,
I
I'm
guarantee
not,
you.
Bryce. I'm not sitting here saying you wouldn't. What I'm
All right, so we
saying
agree.
is, what I'm saying, no, Bryce. Good God, Bryce. You know that's my overall point. You scoring 7 points and us scoring 3 points is not a big whoop de do. It's not a big whoop de
Well,
do, Bryce.
Missouri
It's
defense,
not.
Bama defense. I know those two different things.
It is two different things, Bryce. But Missouri's defense, as I said, is still pretty good. It's fast.
I
So I'm
think.
not.
I think.
And to throw a true freshman out there, Bryce. I don't think you're expecting that much from a true freshman, Bryce.
I am. I would if I were you. I think
Oh my God.
you have let your standards fall at Ohio
Bryce, you
State.
don't know the last true. Bryce, you didn't even know the last true freshman to start at Ohio State. And the
You just
last
told me
true,
it was
yes,
Braxton Miller.
and he didn't play good.
Garrison, if you have a
No.
full
Do you
month
know, Bryce?
to
Bryce, you
prepare,
understand? No,
I'm gonna
stop
keep
that,
talking because you
Bryce.
never let me finish.
Because
If you
you're not being
have
logical.
a full month to prepare and you got your second string quarterback, who knows he's going to be the number 2 quarterback, and the offense looks as bad as it did last night. And I missed the first drive because we were out to dinner, so I didn't get to see all of Devin Brown. But boy, that offense didn't look great, even with him in the game. And Travion had one good run after that, and he was pretty much stifled all night.
Yeah,
To come out
yeah,
that
Bryce.
way.
When you're doing you're doing a true freshman, Bryce, and they can sack the box. They know to do that. That's smart, Bryce.
Yeah, but
And
there
you
was
said
no creativity beyond that, man. I think they ran one screen pass like 6 plays later. They ran a reverse, and I thought they did a good job getting Johnson involved on some motion, kind of trying to just deceive and decept the defense there. But man, I did the kid no favors. And they didn't even they stacked the box, but it's not like they were blitzing 6 all night. They were blitzing 4 most of the night. We were watching.
they weren't
So
Bryce. No, they weren't Bryce.
yes, they were. Go watch.
No, they weren't Bryce.
Like I literally had this as a note because I was watching the game.
No, they weren't Bryce.
All right, go watch the
All right,
film.
you sat here and told me that as a true freshman, Lincoln Keenholt should go out there and light it up. Is that not correct?
That's not what I said. I
No,
said
no. Or he should do good, right?
he should do better than he did last night.
Braxton Miller's first game. His first actual game against a real P5 opponent was Miami, Florida in 2011. He went 4 for 18, 35 yards.
What week was that?
The third week.
Why was he started? Was it
He's
2011?
yes, he started as a true freshman.
Oh, 2011. Oh, that
No,
season.
no, no,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, no. Let's keep going back, Bryce. Let's keep going back. So what? Terrell Pryor, that would have been, I think, 2008. Because I love when you say things and you're talking without actual logic. So now I have to actually tell you how things went. Because you said Lincoln Keenholz should play better than Braxton Miller, a five-star quarterback, one of the best Ohio State quarterbacks to come to Ohio State as a recruit, and then Terrell Pryor, who is touted as one of the top five highest touted recruits of all time. So let's just go through this real quick. As I said, Bryce, if you're gonna say something, let's be logical here. So what this would have been 2000 and yeah 2008. I think it's against Southern California. Let's look at this, Bryce. And real quick, you acknowledge what I just said about Braxton Miller, right? And
Sure.
how a true freshman came in and played like crap against well, I don't think that Miami team wasn't even good that year. It was just one P5 opponent.
Yeah.
Here we go. USC 35, Ohio State 3. Let's look at it here. Bryce, passing stats. What did Terrell Pryor do? Mind you, this is coming off of a national championship appearance for Ohio State. Do, 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 do. Terrell Pryor, 7 for 9, 52 yards, 5.8 per. Todd Beckman, 14 for 21. He got replaced by him, 66.7%, 84 yards, 4 per. So as I told you, Bryce,
So
we've
you're not
only had.
disappointed at all.
Bryce, I'm disappointed we lost the game. I'm
Yeah, I
disappointed
know.
that looked that bad. But what I do know is I told you all year. Who did I tell you was the offense?
Who did you tell me was the
All
offense?
year, all year. Who did I say was the offense?
Marvin Harrison.
All year. Did I not say to you? I'm sorry. A few last week, or I think the week prior, did I not say we would have maybe two losses without Marvin? Did I not say
I
that?
don't remember you saying that. I saw that
Bryce, it
on
was on
Twitter.
the show, Bryce. We said it on the
I'm
show.
sorry. This is a 42nd episode. I can't remember everything you said.
I remember it because you acknowledged. You said, "Oh, I said Bryce. How many losses
All
will we
right.
have
All
without
right.
Marvin?" You said maybe two to
Don't get
three.
mad
I
at me.
said you said maybe 2 to 3. I said, you know what? You're probably right. All year did I not say this is the Marvin scheme? The Marvin scheme. That's all. I said there's no scheme to it. It's the Marvin scheme, and he's the offense. Did I not say that all year?
Yeah, I don't remember you ever saying that, but that's
Good grief,
fair.
Bryce. How you don't remember? Do you remember anything we said in the show?
Okay, don't get mad at me. Don't take
And
this out on me. Take this
I'm
out on
not
your
taking
coach.
on
It's
you.
not my fault.
I'm not taking on you. I'm asking you. Do you remember? I'm asking you things that we've said on this show multiple times. And then
Yeah, I have said Marvin Harrison Jr. is your offense. Maybe that you think.
I literally said out here it's called the Marv scheme. That's literally what I said. I called it. I said it's like the best offensive scheme in the nation. I literally said that on this show multiple times.
Well, I was thinking
And
about that, and I said you guys weren't beating Penn State without him, but I think you would have beat Notre Dame without him. I guess what other game would you have lost without him this
probably
year?
Notre Dame.
I beat it, but it was a Mecca who had the big
Bryce,
night that night.
so all right on the before two plays before that big play, Bryce, it was just like second and long. He threw no one else was open. He threw it right between four guys. Kyle did, and Marv had to dive for it. And if we don't get that, I don't think we win the game. Like that, and you also have to remember, Bryce, it's not just Marv catching the ball. His presence allows other guys to get open. It's not just about that.
Yeah, Marv had 3 catches, 32 yards.
Bryce, I said the three plays before that Emeka play happened on a 3rd and 19, he had a huge catch that if he doesn't make that catch, I don't know if he come back from it.
Yeah, all right. I don't know.
And then
Maybe
and then, and then, and then listen, hold on. Then now, Bryce said, Bryce, you're looking at your stat watching. Marv
I
being
watched
on
the
the
game.
field, no, but Marv being on the field helps other guys. When you have to bracket
Sure.
and double team him all game, Emeka's going to get open. Clearly, Bryce, when Emeka has to run his sorry ass on the field like yesterday and be the guy, he couldn't do it.
Oh, well,
Clearly.
I thought he had a decent game, didn't he? What was his box
No.
score?
Why are you Bryce,
Five
forget the box
catches.
Bryce, forget the box score. Stop stat watching. He was nowhere to be found.
Well, you tell me to stop stat watching, then you list off all the stats. So I don't know what you want me to do.
What stat did I just list off about Marvin? I didn't list off one stat about Marvin.
Well,
I
you
told
you just listed off stats about 2 past quarterbacks. So
yes,
yeah,
Bryce. No, Bryce, because that's called Bryce. Because you said that a true
Yeah, I said,
freshman. No,
uh,
Bryce, you said a true freshman should
I'm
run
not gonna
out there
pile
and
on.
play good.
I'm not
No,
gonna
Bryce,
pile
no,
on.
no, no. Listen to what you said. You said a true freshman should run out there in his first start and look really good. That's what you said.
Yeah, I said he should look better than that last night.
Bryce, I
I
just
think
showed you a game where Braxton Miller, one of our best quarterbacks ever, looked like trash in his first game.
yeah, he had Luke Fickell as his head coach. Like, come on, stop. And then look what he did with Urban next year.
You literally told me Luke Fickell was a better coach than Ryan Day. That literally came out of your mouth.
I never said that.
You
I
literally
never
said that
said
to
that.
me. You literally said that to me, Bryce.
Pull the clip.
I'm not
No,
pulling. I'm not pulling crap for you. You
Ryan
literally
Day
said
is the
that.
offensive guru. This quarterback guru should look better. That's all I'm saying. Now,
So, Bryce,
can
yeah.
you
All right, go ahead.
are you going to maybe not you because I know you were a big Kyle fan, but are you going to tell the rest of
I'm not a
Buckeye
Kyle
Nation?
fan.
Oh, I thought you were.
No,
I thought you said you were a stan.
I'm an Ohio State. I'm an Ohio State supporter.
So are you gonna?
And if guys play quarterback at Ohio State, running back, wide receiver, you start, you're the backup, whatever it is. I want to support you. He's not on the roster.
Oh, okay. Do are you gonna ask for fans to apologize to him?
No, I want to apologize for me because I said it all year that he's better than Devin Brown. I said all year there's a reason why he was better than he's starting, and none of you know more than what the guy that named Ryan Day knows about his quarterbacks. And to sit here and assume that Devin Brown should have been the quarterback is stupid. Yeah, he got hurt early in the game, but I was seeing the tweet, Bryce. I posted it out there. I said, don't tell me about Devin Brown's ankle because Kyle McCord had an ankle injury half of the year, and he did not. Listen, Devin Brown, he has talent. Okay, he has talent. Every quarterback at Ohio State has talent, but I saw it from very early. He ain't better than Devin. I mean, than Kyle. Yeah.
No, no. Do you feel like are you upset that Ryan Day kind of used him as a scapegoat after the game in Michigan?
Ryan Day didn't use him as a scapegoat. That's a false narrative, Bryce. Let's stop that. Bryce? What happened is he said in a press conference they asked him about Kyle starting the game, and I understand why Ryan Day didn't say he's a starter, Bryce. He didn't play bad this year. But the truth of the matter is Ohio State has the highest quarterback expectation in the nation.
It's up there.
I don't think anyone has the higher one. And with that being known, it sucks, but you had to play better than that. First year starting quarterbacks under Ryan Day averaged 42 touchdowns.
What did Kyle end up with?
25, I think, 26, 20,
Oh,
something like 20, some mid 20s. And I mean, 25 touchdowns, 6 interceptions at Michigan. That's good. At Michigan State, they would love that. At Ohio State, no.
do you
So I
feel
mean,
like how upset are you because Jack Sawyer finally had a monstrous game? How upset are you that this elite defense was wasted? Because Missouri's got a good offense
the same way I feel about 2 years prior with CJ Stroud.
and no defense back then.
Mm-hmm. The same way I feel about that.
Hey, don't take it out on Kovu. He doesn't deserve that.
Whatever.
He's a tiger.
He's a COVID. No, stop. He's a COVID. No, I mean, listen, man. uh, from this is what I want from you. I want your because you said you did it before, but now I want it now I just want to hear it again.
What?
I was right about our defense.
Well,
La, la,
we talked about your defense in a lot of ways. What do you mean?
no, but like you last week, I think was it you, Bryce? Yes, last week. Yes, last week I think you came on here and you said that like you gave props throughout the year, but you said no
Yeah.
that dude and this game right here, this is one of the better defenses I've seen in Ohio State history. I'll say that right now. And the thing is not the most talented, especially at linebacker. or defensive end, but they're good at defensive end. Um,
Wait, what? Not the most talented defensive end. You mean depth wise?
Even starting wise, it's not the most talent that we've had at defensive end.
Oh, but more than last year?
I mean, Joey and Nick got hurt one year, but Bryce, we had Nick and Chase Young starting one year.
Yeah. That year was obviously the best, but man, you got two of the like highest touted
No,
recruits.
they'll go. I mean, yeah, but we're talking about Bryce. We're talking three. That's 3 years ago. We're talking right now. Um,
Okay, I'm trying to, I'm not gonna, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay.
no, but we had this conversation already where I told you there's a difference. Like we're not once you're 2, 3 years past recruiting, throw that out the window. You talk what it is right now. So
Wait, so
no,
is
I
that like a
mean
Larry Johnson development problem? What's the issue there? I guess
no, no, no,
I'm genuinely
no,
confused. I'm
no,
not
because
trying to troll.
and I hate when people always put that on the coach and say it's a development thing. No, newsflash, people, rankings can be wrong, and sometimes guys will develop on their own. It's not always the coaches. It's not always upon the coaches to develop you. Sometimes as your own single person, and as a player in football, basketball, tennis, cricket, you have to develop yourself at the same time.
Okay.
Um, so no, both of them are gonna go first or second round. So I mean, well, okay, boo hoo. But but
All
I
right.
don't know. Yeah, it
So,
sucks. I mean, it
where?
sucks that it was a wasted defense. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it does. So who do you want to see at quarterback next year?
Will Howard is basically quietly committed already before the game even started.
Is that
Um,
is that who is that who you want, or is that just who you're kind of
no, I mean
the quarterback?
those talks have been happening for over a week now. Kansas State's quarterback. So I mean those talks have already been happening. I think halftime he got a crystal ball. Um,
But is that who
so I
you
mean
want though?
I don't care, Bryce. I don't care who plays quarterback at Ohio State. Boo Boo the Fool can play quarterback at Ohio State as long as you give me wins and consistency. I don't care who plays quarterback at Ohio State.
Well, I mean, okay. I feel like you
What
just
what
want
what what
two
what?
guys.
One guy hurt in the third series of the game. The other one's a true freshman. I don't. I, I tweeted it, and I'm saying too. I'm not mad at Lincoln. I'm not mad at him.
No, I'm not asking you to be mad at Lincoln at all. I would say you got to
I
be
don't.
mad at the coach, the beard guy.
He's the head
That was
coach, Bryce.
aggressive last night too. Did you notice
Bryce.
that?
I can care less about that, Bryce. No, I didn't notice it because I watch football, not the
Yeah.
coach. Um, I can. That's like when a girl asks, "Oh my God, look at his butt." Well, I'm no. Um,
At his butt?
no, like when a girl, like you ever dated a girl that's looking at a guy's butt on a TV screen, like a yes, the football game. Yeah, it's like that's a saying, and then she mentions that. Like my mom has done that before. Like, what? No, so I'm not looking at Ryan Day's beard during a football game. Um,
Oh,
but
all right.
I can't I don't like it, Bryce. Like her, let me find this, Bryce, because I don't know how else to put it. I don't take anything away from this game, bro, and I'm right with the college football nerds about it. I don't know what you can take away from this game. I just don't. All right, so
Ah,
let me read this to you, okay? I'm gonna read a little bit of it for you. They said, I honestly don't know what in the world to take from the Ohio State Missouri game. Schrader is actually averaging 4.3 per carry, but Cook can't throw. That's because OSU D line is dominating. Tough guys are open. I mean, I'm saying those guys are open. OSU's offense is crippled, so who knows? But the offensive tackles are indeed bad. We all know that. We flagged and previewed that Cook has imploded a few times. I'm going to get to the stuff about Ohio State. I can care less about them. I do come away with a positive about Ohio State's defense. They're very physical, give up almost nothing to the end. Um, she goes, as to what this means, shrugs. This wasn't a fair fight for OSU on offense in any shape or form. I wasn't sold on Brown pre-injury. Who else said that, Bryce? Who else said that? This guy. And then pre-injury, but that still doesn't matter. Correct. The defense is good, but the number one defense in many metrics that doesn't that's not shocking. Hard to say anything more. I, this like I said, like it, and I know if I say that with what they said, it's gonna seem like I'm trying to cape for my team. But yeah, once Devin Brown goes out, we all know Marvin isn't playing in the game. Yeah, is it? Are we coming there with a fair fight? No, whatever. It shouldn't matter. But then when
Eh,
you but then when you don't have like they're saying, when you don't have Marv, Brown goes down. We're not talking about it. We're not talking about equal fight. You're talking about us and a team who literally had no opt outs. We are their Super Bowl. And it's fair.
I'm not gonna
Bryce,
pile on. I'm not
you
gonna
said
pile
no.
on.
Bryce, you said that
But
yourself. Wait, you said that yourself on the show. So I don't. No, you can't take that back now.
I
You
well
said
no, I think you're letting some things uh slide by the wayside. I think you're letting people get away with things. I thought the offensive line,
who am I? I just
Justin
agreed with them
Fry.
and said the tackles look bad. I just said they look
I
bad.
think the whole offensive line looked bad. I think they looked out of sort. I thought the game plan was lacking. I thought Ryan Day let Keen Holtz down, and I thought he let Trey down. He okay. Missouri had I saw this a tweet too. So I forget who said this, but Missouri had very little success defending your guys' gap runs. But for some reason, Day decides to
Mm-hmm,
stop running it, and he stops
mm-hmm,
going back to it. He did that against Michigan.
mm-hmm.
I don't know what that dude's deal is. I don't know if he just hates to run the ball and just emphasize his will.
Bryce, do you
But
know how many scholarship running backs we have right now?
you what?
Do you know how many scholarship running backs we have on the team right now?
You had Dallin Hayden and Traven Henderson.
I'm
Two.
asking you, do you know how many scout? We have three right now.
Oh,
Bryce,
three.
Bryce, uh,
Garrison.
uh,
That's three. And one of those is the best running back in the Big Ten, according to you, or second best.
in the country. I don't I I don't understand why people like I don't understand why nuance goes over people's heads. I don't know why it's going over your head. When you don't have that many scholarship running backs, Bryce, you know that there's a chance that Travion might still go to the league. Why in the world would you run him? Would you just keep running him, Bryce? You're not
To
gonna say
win the game.
Brian. So
That's
you're gonna
why.
wait. You're gonna risk his future to win a game. You even told me last week, Bryce.
Is
You
that
even
what
told
we're
me no.
doing?
Stop. This
What?
came this came out of your mouth. I'm about to paraphrase. This came out of your mouth last week. You said it would be dumb for Marv to play this game and risk his future. With that being
And
said,
he didn't
if
play.
Travion, yes, if Travion stayed here and played the same way Kate Stover played, did you notice what we did with Kate Stover, Bryce? Did you notice?
I did. I didn't even see his name called.
We rarely played him.
That's such a
Rarely.
dumb excuse, Garrison. I love you to death. You're my brother,
All
but that's
right,
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
all right. If you think that's dumb, then what you said about what you're saying about what you said about Marv not playing is dumb in itself last week.
No,
Because now,
if
because
those
if you're
two,
gonna
if you
say
want to keep them safe, those two shouldn't have even put on
bullshit,
the. They shouldn't have put on the uniform.
bullshit. No, because Bryce, if you're gonna say Bryce, if you cannot
I don't know what to
understand,
say.
if
I
you
don't want to
can't
pile on to
understand,
you.
if you no, you can try, but it won't work. I'm actually giving you nuance and context while you're
So am
going.
I.
No,
And you're
you're
choosing to
not.
ignore
You
it.
have
Yes, I
given no
am.
you have going no nuance and context in this.
Because you don't want to hear it.
You just said to me that a true freshman should have gone out there and play really good. And I sat here and I'm like, what makes you think that? And then you go, whoa, you just the quarterback.
That's not what I
And then
said.
I go and give you two examples of two quarterbacks better than Lincoln Keenholz
Yep.
that
And
you
let me
would
respond to those. And so those guys came in, what, week one, week two. One guy came in with Luke Fickle, who doesn't have an offensive brain cell in his body.
who you called
The,
a better coach than Ryan Day.
I don't think I said that.
You
This
did.
one has come in and he's running as the number two
Wait,
quarterback behind Devin Brown,
Bring up Terrell Pryor, bring up Terrell Pryor.
Joe Pryor in 2008. Sure. I don't remember that, Egerson. That was 2008. Let me go back and look at the stats, and I'll get back to you on that.
I'm sorry, Bryce, that you don't remember
But you
any football
have
back
the
then.
offensive quarterback guru everyone talks about, and you had a
Mm-hmm.
month to prepare with him at number two, and you come out and you look like that. I'm not mad at Keenholz. The kid played. He went out there. Jack Sawyer even said it in the press conference.
He's not taking most
He
of the
played the
snaps,
best he
Bryce.
could have played out
He's
there.
not
And
taking
Ryan
most of
Day
the.
did him no favors. That
No,
offensive
Bryce.
line
No.
looked miserable.
All right. Then let's talk football. Then we have a few minutes. Let's talk football. There were times in that game, Bryce, when Lincoln Keenholz, for God knows what reason, was taking 7-step drops when none of our quarterbacks do that. He's throwing off his back foot. He's staying here. He's not stepping in the pocket. That's not Ryan Day. That's you, Lincoln. That's
Why
you.
is he
And
taking
that's you. No,
7-step
stop.
drops?
Bryce, I'm trying to tell you he's not polished. I have literally came out here and told you before that Lincoln Kane-Holz has talent, but he's not a polished quarterback. He's not polished, Bryce. This is the same, right? He's doing the same thing, Bryce, that Kyle McCord does. Kyle McCord throws off his back foot a lot. I've talked about that on here. You might not remember it because you don't remember anything on me say on this show, but I've said that
Don't get mad at
before.
me.
But I've said
Mad
that
at your coach.
before.
Don't take
And
that
then
on
I'm
me.
not, Bryce, I don't really care. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm disappointed in how they looked, but I'm not mad. There's a difference between being disappointed and being mad. I'm not mad about the game. I'm not mad about the game
Okay.
because I understand that as soon as Devin Brown went down, I knew what we were in for. I knew what we were in for because I'm not going to sit here and expect Ryan Day to throw the playbook at a guy who's been a second string for 3 weeks.
That's bad coaching then. If you can't expect that, I don't know what
That's
to tell you.
stupid, Bryce. What?
I
All right,
can't.
right.
I don't know what to tell
You
you.
sound Bryce, friend to friend. You sound dumb right now. Like you can't expect.
He's not supposed to go out there and win the
Bryce.
Heisman, Garrison, but you
No,
gotta be better
Bryce.
prepared than that. You have to. And if you can't admit that, then that's fine. Whatever. You're not gonna admit that.
I don't have
But
to admit.
expect
I don't have
less
to
from
admit
your
anything,
coach like
Bryce.
that
I don't
is
have to expect.
disappointing.
I don't have to
I'm
expect.
sorry.
Bryce, I don't have to admit anything. The truth of the matter is, he's a true freshman. Yeah, could Ryan Day help Bryce? Of course he could. And he tried to by getting the run game going. You know the problem is, Bryce. Missouri knew that we had a true freshman in the game. They stacked the box. Then
Go
when
back
was
and
we?
watch. Go
Oh
back
my
and
God,
watch
Bryce,
what he
do
did.
you understand the difference? Do you understand the difference between blitzing and stacking the box? I can stack the box, stop blitzing. Do
Yes,
you
I
understand?
understand.
Okay then. So I didn't say blitz like you said, Bryce. I said stack the box. They stack the box on first down, guys, in long situations. What happens
And
after that?
do
On
something
second,
creative to go against that. And Ryan Day
Bryce, how much
never
of the
did.
playbook? How much of the playbook do you think Lincoln Keenholz knows?
Oh, he should know way more than what you're giving him
I
credit for.
asked.
Way
I
more.
no, Bryce. So in 3 weeks, he should know way more.
Yes. Oh my
You
God.
sound
What
you
else
sound
do you have
you
to
sound stupid.
do?
You sound stupid, Bryce. You
Dude,
sound
you
stupid.
sound stupid. You're not giving
No,
me
you do. No,
you are not
Bryce.
holding your coach accountable for letting
Bryce.
you down.
Everyone has blame to take, Bryce. And the guy that has most of the
That's
blame to take is the court.
crazy.
And the guy that has most of the blame
Crazy.
to take, it's not crazy, Bryce. I'm telling you right now,
Oh, Garrison.
the guy that has most of the blame to take is Ryan Day. Everyone knows that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Everyone
You
knows
haven't
that.
said that yet. That's all I
He's
wanted to
not,
hear.
I literally said
You didn't say that.
I told you in the first 10 minutes of the show that he's the head coach, so no matter what, it falls on him.
Yeah, this is a cop out answer.
So not only can you not remember last week's show, you can't remember what I said 20 minutes ago.
Don't get sensitive.
No, I'm not being sensitive, Bryce. That's
Don't get
fact. You know,
sensitive.
I literally said it 20 minutes ago. Literally said it 20 minutes ago that he's the head coach, so no matter what, it falls on him.
Third baseman's find himself on second now. Crazy.
I'm gonna stop saying that for it. I give a damn about that. I don't care about that. Like that means
steal
nothing.
First.
That means nothing. That means that, and you know what? And Jeremy Harbaugh is a white guy whose dad grew up and gave him everything, and grew up on third base too with a silver spoon in his mouth. Boom.
Attaboy.
There you go.
Attaboy. Well,
There you
hopefully you
go.
hold your coach accountable here. You guys go in the wrong direction. And,
Right.
Oh, let's quick Rose Bowl preview. We're gonna win. I feel it. We're gonna win. Are you cheering for us? Can you cheer for us because it's me? Big Ten? Your brother?
I don't care about your happiness. No. No. I've been going back and forth in the game. I don't know who's gonna win. I'm gonna be honest. I can care less right now.
That's fair. Actually, that's fair. I get that. All right.
I can care less.
Hey, you're my friend. I love you dearly.